Yo, what's going on? It's your main man Rick the Dawn, and today we're talking about Zion Williamson. We're talking about Halle Berry and her proposal. We're talking about Trump versus Elon. We're talking about Lil Wayne's the Carter 6. Yeah, you don't want to miss that. But before we jump into that, please check out my clothing line, Broken Heart Shirts. You can reach it by going to bhshirts.com and check out my new shoe, the Don Don 1. You can see this bad boy at aliveshoes.com/Don Don 1. All right. Let's start off with Zion Williamson. So he is back in the headlines because a young lady he was dating since college has reportedly claimed, or she claims rape. She said that he's been abusive and physically abusive and has raped her and things of that nature. It's very important to note that this relationship started when he was in college. It's also important to note that she is wealthy, or she comes from a wealthy family. And I'm just over it, man, because if Zion Williamson did any of this stuff, the very first thing she should have done was go to the police. But she didn't. You want to know why? Because this is clearly a cash grab, and we have to stop allowing this to happen. I hope it hasn't been getting through. I hope that the judges that we have in this modern era is able to see what's going on. I hope they've caught on to this culture. I don't care what the stipulations are, because this is clearly a cash grab. We did get some details about what happened. She's saying that the relationship has lasted 5 years, and that as far as what she's alleging stems from the fact that, he's forced her to have sex. Like, she said something to the effect of, he asked her for sex. She said no. He grabbed her, tied her hands up, or, physically bound her with her hands behind her back, and then had sex with her, forced her to have sex with him. She said that there was some name calling. He called her a stuck-up B word, and, things of that nature. A B word, stuck up, that kind of stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, that doesn't warrant a cash, like, that doesn't reward, that does not warrant money. That kind of stuff happens in relationships. If you're with somebody for 5 years, and you're a woman, there's a strong chance that you're gonna have sex with your partner without wanting to. As a man, I've had sex with partners without wanting to. Let's be realistic. So come on, man. I mean, the things that she's alleging are just not enough to move the meter. And I think it's really unfortunate, because you have real women really being abused and really being raped. And now you have people taking advantage of the system. They're exploiting the system. And it's really hurtful to the people that really need it. I mean, come on. Tying your girl hands up, calling her stuck up B word. I did more than that last night. I grabbed her neck, slapped her, had her legs over her head. Like, come on, man. This is BS. I did more than that last night. You know what I'm saying? And she liked it. And my thing is this. If any of this stuff is true, why is it always civil? I think if I was